In a dramatic development that has captured international attention, an intense search operation is underway for a crew member of the downed U.S. F-15E Strike Eagle. The fighter jet was reportedly shot down behind enemy lines in Iran, marking a significant escalation in tensions between the two nations. The incident comes just weeks after a previous American warplane was shot down by Iranian forces, underscoring the volatility of the current geopolitical climate. Jonathan Hunt, a correspondent reporting from Tel Aviv, described the situation as a race against time to locate the missing crew member. The U.S. military is fully mobilized, employing all available resources to find the individual whose survival is uncertain. Hunt reported the Iranian military is also actively searching for the downed crew member, aiming for a propaganda victory by capturing and parading him on state television. The wreckage of the F-15E was located in a remote area in southwestern Iran, within the rugged Zagros Mountains. This terrain poses significant challenges for the U.S. search and rescue teams, who must navigate the difficult landscape while under the constant threat of enemy fire. Hunt noted U.S. rescue helicopters operating in the area have already come under fire, and several crew members have sustained injuries. Although they managed to land safely, in a separate but related incident, an A-10 Warhog was also brought down near the Strait of Hormuz. Fortunately, the pilot of that aircraft was successfully recovered. U.S. military operations against Iranian targets continue, with recent strikes reportedly targeting a major nuclear facility. Iranian state television claimed that one security guard was killed in these operations, though specific details about the targets remain unclear. The situation is further complicated by Iran's retaliatory missiles, with one reportedly impacting the city. The heightened tensions have led to increased military readiness across the region. The F-15E Strike Eagle, known for its versatility in air-to-air and air-to-ground missions, went down in a mountainous area that complicates rescue efforts. These rescue operations are being led by highly trained combat search and rescue teams equipped to handle such challenging scenarios. The historical precedent is notable. In 1995, a daring rescue operation successfully retrieved downed pilot Scott O'Grady from similar circumstances. The missing crew member, believed to be a weapons systems officer, is thought to be somewhere within the area. These officers are extensively trained in survival, evasion, resistance, and escape, preparing them to endure extended periods in hostile environments. Concerns are mounting regarding the crew member's fate. As one source noted, we don't know if he's alive or dead, and that's why the situation is so heavy. Reports of U.S. helicopters encountering enemy fire during rescue attempts suggest the presence of Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC) forces in the area, further complicating the situation and increasing the risks involved. Iranian authorities have reportedly instructed their forces to capture any surviving pilots from crash sites, which adds another layer of urgency to the search and rescue mission. As time progresses, the lack of definitive evidence regarding the crew member's status is both a source of hope and concern. Every second counts in a moment like this, emphasized a source familiar with military operations, highlighting the critical nature of the ongoing rescue efforts. The incident raises broader questions about the current state of military affairs. It challenges previous assumptions of air superiority in the region and raises concerns about the capabilities of adversarial forces. Were we not as air superior as we were told we were, is a question that military experts will need to address in the coming days. The downing of the F-15E and the subsequent search operation have significant implications for the broader geopolitical landscape. Domestically, such incidents can influence public perception and political discourse. How does this change the war perspective domestically is a question that many are contemplating as the situation unfolds. The military operations and their outcomes could potentially be used as leverage by political opponents to criticize current policies and strategies. As one political analyst noted, in circumstances like this, people are mature and understand that there are risks involved in military operations, but there's also a political dimension that cannot be ignored. As the search for the missing crew member continues, the world watches with bated breath, aware that the outcome could have far-reaching consequences on international relations and domestic perceptions alike. As the tense situation unfolds, the U.S. military's focus remains on the successful recovery of the missing F-15E Strike Eagle crew member, with efforts intensifying amid complex geopolitical dynamics. The incident represents a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict between the United States and Iran, highlighting the precarious nature of military engagements in the region. The search operation, ongoing for more than 24 hours, is a testament to the high stakes involved, with experts pointing to the potential impact on both domestic and international fronts. The F-15E Strike Eagle, recognized as a versatile aircraft capable of air-to-air and air-to-ground missions under challenging conditions, went down in the Zagros Mountains, a rugged and remote area in southwestern Iran. This geographical challenge, coupled with the presence of Iranian military forces, complicates the search mission. As noted by the reporting correspondent, the terrain and the Iranian military presence make this an extremely dangerous operation. The U.S. search and rescue teams, highly trained for such missions, are equipped to navigate the complex landscape, employing advanced technology in their quest to find the crew member. The search for the missing crew member is not only a military operation, but also a significant propaganda battle. The Iranian military's efforts to locate the individual aim to secure a victory that could be broadcast on state television, further escalating tensions. The correspondent emphasized the gravity of the situation, stating capturing the crew member would provide Iran with a major propaganda tool against the United States. The potential for such development underscores the urgency of the U.S. military's efforts. Concurrently, the U.S. military continues to engage in operations against Iranian targets, with recent strikes reported near a key nuclear facility. These actions are part of a broader strategy to counter Iranian military capabilities, yet they also risk provoking further retaliation. The Iranian response has already included missile strikes targeting Tel Aviv, illustrating the volatile nature of the conflict. The incident involving the A-10 Warthog, which was successfully recovered after being brought down near the Strait of Hormuz, adds another layer to the complex military landscape. This region, a critical choke point for global oil shipments, remains a flashpoint for potential conflict. The Strait of Hormuz's strategic importance cannot be overstated, and any military activity in the area is closely monitored by international observers. Domestically, the situation poses serious political challenges. The public and political leaders are grappling with the implications of the conflict, debating the risks and benefits of continued military engagement in the region. The correspondent noted political ramifications could be significant, especially if the situation deteriorates further. Concerns about the administration's handling of the conflict, along with the potential for additional incidents, could influence public opinion and policy decisions. The U.S. military's efforts to recover the missing crew member illustrate the broader challenges faced in modern warfare, where technology, geography, and political considerations intersect. The incident serves as a reminder of the inherent risks associated with military operations, particularly in regions with complex geopolitical dynamics. As the search continues, the world watches closely, aware that the outcome could have far-reaching implications for international relations and regional stability. The delicate balance between military action and diplomatic engagement remains at the forefront of strategic considerations, with both nations poised for further developments. In conclusion, the downing of the U.S. F-15E Strike Eagle in Iran represents a critical moment in the ongoing conflict, with the outcome of the search operation holding significant implications for future engagements. The U.S. military's commitment to recovering the missing crew member underscores the high stakes involved as both nations navigate the complex realities of modern warfare. Whether the situation escalates or stabilizes will depend on the actions of both the United States and Iran in the coming days, as well as the broader international community's response to this unfolding crisis.